Welcome to Maths TV. Today we'll be going through IGCSE Mathematics paper 4-3 May-June 2018.
Let us go through IGCSE Mathematics paper 4 extended 058043 May-June 2018. Question number 1. Rowena buys and sells clothes. So she buys a jacket for $40 and sells 45.40. Calculate the percentage profit. So profit, if we check 45.40 minus 40, so this will be $5.40 will be profit against what price? Against this cost price, which is 40, multiply by 100 to calculate the percentage. And if we calculate 5.40 divided by 40 and multiply by 100, this will give us 13.5%. So answer will be 13.5%. 13.5%. She sells a dress of for this one after making a profit of 20% on the cost price. Calculate the cost price. So reverse percentage, we don't know the original price, so X we can take as original price, and profit of 20, so we'll directly calculate 120% of X amount, and we know the price, which is selling price 42.60. So X will be equal to 42.60 multiplied by 100. This one we are shifting to other side, so divided by 120. This will give us 42.60 multiplied by 100 and divided by 120. This is equal to 35.5. So original price was $35.5. Next comes B part. Sarah invests $500 for 15 years at a rate of 2% per year, simple interest. So P RT over 100. So principal amount is 500, rate is 2%, and 15 years. So this will be divided by 100. So we can write PRT over 100. So this will equal to, we can simplify 500 multiply by 2 multiply by 15 and divided by 100. This will be equal to $150. So we can write answer at the proper place, $150. Then comes C part. Thomas has 2 cars. The value today of one car is this much. The value of this car decreases exponentially by 18% each year. Calculate the value of this car after 5 years. So exponential formula we can use. This will be the principal amount, 2, 1 and 000, and 1 minus, because it is a reduction, it's decreasing, so 18% decrease, and duration is 5 years. So this will be our formula, 2, 1, 000 into 1 minus 18 over 100, and this will be raised to the power 5, and this will be resulting to 778585. So we can round this at as 7800. Second part, the value today of the other car is $15,000. The value of the car of this car increases exponentially by X, and 12 years duration, and the value of this car will be this one. So calculate the value of X. We have to calculate the rate. So again we will use the same formula. Now the current price we have 42190. After 12 years this will be the price, and principal amount is 15,000, which is given, then 1 plus X, because we don't know the rate, which is X, we have to calculate, and duration is 12 years. So we can shift this first. So 42190 divided by 15000, and this is equal to 1 plus x over 100 whole raised to the power 12. Now we can remove the power and we can take root 12 over here. 42190 divided by 15000, this will be equal to 1 plus x over 100, and now we can shift 1 to the other side, and that will be 12 over here. 42190 divided by 15000, and this minus 1 to the other side, and we can then shift 100 also to other side, so it will be multiplied by 100. We can write here this will be equal to x, and we can calculate this, and this will be 100 into this one. We will be taking root and 12 over here, and this will be fraction 42190 divided by 15000, and minus, so minus 1 should be without root, so we'll take out like this one and bracket close, and answer will be 9.00. so x will be equal to 9.00, or we can write x is equal to 9, so rate will be 9%. Question number 2, A part, y is equal to 2x 2 raised to the power x. Complete the table. So if we replace x is equal to 0, we'll get 2 raised by 0, which is 1. And if we replace 4, so 2 raised to the power 4 will be equal to 16. So value here will be 16. And similarly, we have to complete this table as well. Y is equal to 14 minus x square. So if we replace 0, we'll get 14. So this value will be 14, and 4, if we replace this by 4, so 14 minus 2 raised to the, not 2 raised to the, 4 raised to the power 2, or 4 squared, so this will be equal to minus 2. So this table is also complete. On the grid, draw the graph of y is equal to y is equal to 2x, 2 raised by x, and y is equal to this one. See, both table of values we'll have to draw. So we will take first one, which is 0 and 1. So 0 and 1 will be this point. Then comes 1 and 2. 1 and 2 will be this point. Then 2 and 4. I'm taking these values, and I'll have to move the page also to show the graph. So this is the 0 and 1, then 1 and 2, and next value is 2 and 4. So we can take here 2 and 4 will be this point. The next value is 3 and 8. So 3 and 8 will be this cross. Then next value is 4 and 16. So 4 and 16 is on top of this over here. So we have done with this, and now we can draw the curve, and smooth curve. Basically we are looking for a smoother curve like this one. So we'll be drawing a smoother curve. Hopefully you're understanding. So now we can complete the curve. This one is done. Now the second table, the other one is 0 and 14. So 0 and 14 will be this cross, and 1 and 13 will be over here in the middle of 12 and 14. Then comes 2 and 10. 2 and 10 also drawn. Then 3 and 5. 3 and 5 will be marked over here. Then 4 and 16. 4 and minus 2 basically. 4 and minus 2 will be over here, this extreme. Now we have to plot the graph, and again the smooth curve we will be looking for. And if we start from here, so we can draw a smoother curve like this one. You will have to practice this so that you can draw properly. Then next will be this point, so we will be joining like this one. So this curve is now done. Both the curves are done. Now what we can do, we can go through the next section. Use your graph to solve the question. Now this question I have seen in some solved papers. So many people, they have done this part by log, which is not required. They are saying use your graphs to solve the equations. So if we are solving this by taking log on both sides, as so many people have done in their solutions, I've checked the YouTube, so many videos, they have just taken log on both sides and calculated the value, which is not required, and that is not acceptable also. So it's only 1 mark question, but the point which I wanted to tell you is that we cannot solve this by log method, which so many other people have done. We have to use your graph. It is clearly mentioned, use your graphs to solve the equation. So how we will use the graph and how we will show our working. So 2 raised to power x, 2 raised to the power x is equal to 12. So 2 raised to the power x is our this graph. 2 raised to the power x is this graph. We can write y is equal to 2 raised to the power is this graph. So equal to 12 is this value. If you see, this is 12. So we can draw this to show our working. This is how you will have to check from the graph. And from here, if you check, this will be over here, and from here you can see, if you check from here, this is 3.5, and next point is 3.6. so for this value, which is 12, we will be having x value as 3.6. so this is what they are looking for this question. So our answer will be 3.6, and this is the value, which is 3.6, which they are looking for. So by taking log on both sides and solving with calculator or any other method, that will not be acceptable. This is use your graphs to solve the equations. Now similarly, the second part also we have to use again the same graphs to check with this is value. This value is like, for example, this graph is equal to this graph. So if we check our graph over here, this is intersecting, both graphs are intersecting over here at this point, and this value, if we check from here, this value is over this point. We can show dotted line over here, and this will be 2.5, 2.6, 2.7. so our this value is 2.6. so we can show over here, and this answer will be 2.6 over here. So these two parts are related to the graph, and we have to show, we have to use our graph to find these values, and we are not allowed to basically use log method as so many other people have done with the log method. So D part, on the grid draw the line from the point, this one that has a gradient of -4. So again we have to go to the graph, and the point is 4 and 2, and 4 and 2 we have to take from here. 4 and 2 will be this point, and from here they are saying 4 and 2 with gradient -4. So -4, if m is equal to -4, we can write -4 over 1. This will be our rise value, and this one will be run value. So from here, -4 units will be, so if we take -4 from here, this -4 will be on this side, which will be basically this will be down, so y value will be down, but we will reach over here for -4. And 1 unit run, its right side, which is graph, is not available. So what we can do, we can rewrite this as m is equal to 4 over -1. This minus we will take with the lower value, which is denominator, which so we can write this as rise and this one as run. Now from this point, 4 units up will be 2 units and 2 units. 4 units up and -1 unit mean left, so left value will be over here. So we got this point, this one, and we can draw a line. And this line will be drawn like this one. So this will be drawn over here. So passing through this one will be our line. This is the line which they have drawn. We have drawn. Now next, after drawing this one, this is the part which we have done. Then complete the statement. This straight line is, if you check, this straight line is touching this curve only at one point. So this is tangent line. So we can write here tangent to the graph of this one, which is this graph. So we can write here y is equal to 14 minus x square. So this is the graph which I'm showing. Now at the point, to tangent point we have to find, and if we see, this is the point where this is tangent, so 2 and 10. So we can write here also 2 and 10, and we can write answer over here 2 and 10. So this is the complete curve which we have drawn. We have drawn both the curves, tangent line and the points, everything. I have explained you how we are using the gradient. From this point we have taken the gradient, and the gradient we have taken rise over run. If we are getting outside this one, we can use this also. This is also another method which I have explained you. Now next is question number 3, which is scatter diagram. The scatter diagram shows the physics marks and the chemistry mark for each of 12 students. What type of correlation? If we see, this is like this one going up, so it will be positive correlation. We can write here positive. Then comes next is what type of correlation we are done. Second part, on the scatter diagram draw a line of best fit. So now we can draw line of best fit. So we can turn the page like this. So if we see, almost this will be like this will be the line of best fit. Then after that, find the estimate of the chemistry mark for another student who has physics mark of 4. So if this is 4, this will be roughly equal to 2. So we can write here, this is estimated mark, so we can write here 2. Then the teacher records the number of days each of the 24 students in her class are absent. The frequency table shows the results. So these are the results. Find the mode. Mode will be most occurring and frequency is maximum for 10. So frequency is 10, so 0. So 0 will be the mode. Then median. Median will be the middle value. There are 24 students, so we'll have to check 24 divided by 2 will be 12. So 12th and 13th value. So this will be 10 and this will be 18. So 12 and 13 will be in this one. So it will be 1. And then we have to find the mean value. For mean value, we will use sigma, basically sigma fx over sigma f. This will be the formula. So 0 multiplied by 10 plus 1 multiplied by 8, 1 multiplied by 8 plus 2 multiplied by 3 plus 3 multiplied by 2. We are multiplying this, plus 4 multiplied by 0 and plus 5 multiplied by 1 and divided by the total number, which is 24. So divided by 24. If we simplify this, this will be 0 multiplied by 10 will be 0 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6 again plus 0 plus 5 and divided by 24. So this will be 8 plus 6 plus, so this will be 8 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5 and this is equal to 25. So 25 over 24 divided by 24 is equal to 1.04. So 1.04 will be the mean value. Now this is C part. 3 sizes of eggs are sold in a shop. The table shows the number of eggs of each size sold in one day. Small, medium, large, these are given. Table is given. Calculate the estimate of the mean mass. Again, we'll take, this is basically range, so we'll take mid range. 52, we can write 46 plus 52 and divided by 2 will be equal to 49. So mid will be 49 for this one, and for next one 52 plus 62 and divided by 2 will be equal to 57. So for this one will be 57, and for the last one 62 plus 80 divided by 2 will be equal to 71. So for this one will be 71. Now again we will apply that formula, sigma fx divided by sigma f. So this will be 49 multiplied by 78 plus 57 multiplied by 180 plus 71 multiplied by 162 and divided by the whole number. The total number is how much we'll have to add, which is 78 plus 180 plus 162 will be equal to 420. So we can divide by 420. Now to calculate this one, we'll use fraction. So 49 multiplied by 78 plus 75 multiplied by 180 and plus 71 multiplied by 162 and divided by 420. So our answer will be 68 point, I think so. We have done some mistake. Yeah, this should not be 75. This is basically 57. So I will rectify over this one. This should be 57, not 75. This is equal to 60.91. So this will be equal to 60.91. So our answer will be 60.9 grams. On the grid, draw histogram. So histogram to show the information in the table. So we have to, this is frequency density and this side is mass in grams. We can calculate frequency density. So 78, this one frequency, so 78 divided by the class width, and class width we will be checking 52 minus 46 is equal to 6. So 46 divided by 6 will be equal to 13. So for this value 46 to 52, 46 will be this one, 46 to 52 will be this one, is 13. So 13 will be up to middle value, this one. So from here to this one, I think so I'll have to move the page also above so that you can see this one. Yes, now this is 46, this is 52, and height is 13. So we are taking up to this middle point, and if we draw the bar, this will be from 46 up to this one, and from 52 also up to this height, and then we will be joining this like this one. So this will be up to 13. This will be our bar. Hopefully you understood everything. I'm trying to explain whatever possible. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe Maths TV and also recommend this channel to your friends as well. Now the next is 52 to 62. So 52 to 62, this is 52 and 62 will be up to this one, and height we have to calculate. Frequency is 180, so 180 divided by 52 to 62 will be 10. This is equal to 18. So 18 height we will be taking for this one. 18 is up to this mark, so we can 82 to 62 we have taken more than 62, so we can raise this. 62 is up to this point, so we can redraw this, and now this is correct. And from here also 62 to 18 will be this point, and we'll have to close this bar from the top, and this is done. So we can show this bar as well like this. So I'm shading for your understanding so that you can understand properly. Then 62 to 80, 62 to 80, 80 is up to this one, and frequency is 162 divided by the class width, which is 80 minus 62, which is equal to 18. So this will be divided by 18. So 162 divided by 18 will be equal to 9. So height of the third bar will be 9. 9 will be, this will be 10. So 9 will be in the middle. So up to this one. So we can draw this up to this, and up to this point. So our bar will be this one, this whole thing. Hopefully this is also clear. Now question number 4, the diagram shows two sets of cards and set A, set B are given, and Jojo chooses two cards at random from set A without replacement. So this is important, without replacement. Find the probability that the two cards have the same number. So first card can be, for example, if it is 1, so its probability will be 2 by 5, and second card will be like again 1. Two cards have the same number, so same number can be 1 1, so 2 by 5, and second card will be 1 by 4. So this can be option. Other option can be, if we are taking 2 and 2, so for 2 it will be 3 by 5. So it will be, if we are getting 2, so this will be 3 over 5, and for the second card it will be 2 over 4 because without replacement. And if we simplify this, this will be 2 into 2 will be 2 over 20 for this one, and plus this will be 6 over 20. So 2 over 20 plus 6 over 20 will be 8 over 20. So 8 over 20. Mostly we are not simplifying the probability, so this will be our answer. And even if you are writing in simplest form, that is also correct, but this is better to represent like this. Jojo replaces the two cards and randomly one card randomly from set A and one card from set B. Find the probability that two cards have the same number. So one from here, one from here. So it can be like it can be one. First we are suppose one from here, one from here. So one will be having probability of 2 by 5, and from here one will be having probability of 3 by 5, so we will write this one. And the second option is if 2 from here and 2 from here, so this will be 3 by 5, and for this one it will be 1 by 5. So this will be the probabilities, and if we simplify this, so it will be 6 by 25, and plus this will be 3 by 25, and if we add this will be 9 over 25. So 9 over 25 will be our answer. Who is the most likely to choose two cards that have the same number? And we have to show our working also. If we check, this is probability for this one 8 by 20, and the other probability is 9 by 25, 9 by 25. And now if we equalize these denominators, so we can equalize these denominators. 5 numerator and denominator, multiply this by 4, both numerator and denominator. This one we will get 40 over 100, 40 over 100, and this one we will get 36 over 100. So if we compare these two, we will come to know that this will be more. So we can write 40 over 100 is greater than 36 over 100. This will be the reason to prove that this will be, Jojo will be having higher probability. So we can write our answer over here as Jojo. B part, set C is also provided, 4 4 and 5 5 5. Lena chooses three cards at random from the set without replacement. Find the probability that the third card chosen is numbered 4. So there can be three options, like for example it can be 5 5 and 4, like 5 5 and 4, or it can be another option 5 4 and 4, third card is 4, third card is 4, and there can be another option like 4 5 and 4. So these three options are possible. So we have written all three options. For this one, what will be the probability? For this one, probability will be 3 by 5. So probability will be 3 by 5 for getting this 5. For next one without replacement, it will be 2 by 4. And for 4, it will be 2 by 3. So this is how we will be checking for this one. Then we can find for this also. And for this one, first will be 3 by 5 and second one will be 4, so it will be 2 by 4 and next will be 1 by 3. So this will be probability for these options, and for these options probability will be first 4, so 4 will be 2 by 5, next is 5, so 3 by 4 because without replacement, so 3 by 4, and the third one is 1 remaining, so 1 by 3. So these will be three options, so we will add them. This plus this plus this will be equal to what? So we are adding all three, or what we can do, we can, instead of writing this one adding over here, we can write equal to, and we can separately solve them. This will be 3 into 2 will be 6, 6 into 2 will be 12, so we can write 12 over, this will be 20 into 3 60, so 12 over 60. This will be 3 into 2 will be 6, 6 into 1 will be 6, so 6 by 60, and this will be also 6 over 60. Now we can add them, so we can write another step over here. 12 over 60 plus 6 over 60 plus 6 over 60 will be equal to 12, and 12 will be 24, so 24 over 60 will be our answer. Hopefully you understood. I've tried to be as simpler as possible, and next questions also will be going through in a similar way. So question number 5, at a football match the price of an adult ticket is X. They have not disclosed the price, and price of the child ticket is this much, X minus this. So there are this many adults and this many children attending the football match. The total amount paid is this much, and find the price of the adult ticket. So 18500 or adults, and for adult ticket we are paying X, so multiply by X. And for child ticket we are having this many child tickets, sorry, this many, 240, so 2400, and price for the ticket is X minus 2.50, and total cost which is paid is 320040. This is our equation. Now the thing is that we have to find the value of X. For that one we will be multiplying this will become 18500X plus this will be multiplied by this, so it will be 2400X, and minus 2.5 multiplied by 2.50 multiplied by 2400, this will be equal to 6000. So we can write here 6000 is equal to 320040. So this will be our expanded equation. Now we'll have to simplify. These two are the X values which we can add. So 18500 and plus 2400, this will be equal to 20900. So 20900X will be equal to, this one we can shift to other side, so 320040 plus 6000, and this will be equal to 320040 plus 6000, this will be equal to 326040. Okay, now next will be value of X. We have to divide this, so X will be equal to 326040, which is this value, divided by this one which is 20900, and this value is already there in the calculator, so divided by 20900, and this will be equal to 15.6. so 15.6 will be our answer in dollars. Factorization of this one, we can factorize this easily, and the easier method is like, for example, mod 53, and a value is 1 and b value is 5 and c value is minus 84, and this will be x1 will be 7 and x2 will be minus 12. So we got values 7 and minus 12, so we will change the signs. This will be minus 7 and 12. We will cancel these, and we can write over here y minus 7 and y plus 12. This will be our answer, y minus 7 and y plus 12. Even if you want, you can write another step on above of it. So y, we can write this y and this whole y plus 12, and this minus 7 and this y plus 12. So this will be done. So you will not be losing any marks by writing these two steps. Then the second part is rectangle is given, both sides are given, area is 84, so we'll multiply, basically find the perimeter. So perimeter we know is adding like but we have to first find the value of y from area. So we'll write y into y plus 5 is equal to 84. So y square plus 5y minus 84 is equal to 0. If you see, this is the same equation as we have just solved over here, and we can use those factorizations over here. So we can write y minus 7 and y plus 12 will be factorization of this one equal to 0. So this implies y is equal to 7 and y is equal to minus 12. So minus 12 we will not take because the length cannot be negative. So we'll take y is equal to 7 value we will use, and we will replace y is equal to 7, and this will be we can use this one for perimeter. Find the perimeter. Basically we have to find the perimeter. So 2, and this will be y and plus y plus 5. If we add these two and multiply by 2, this will be perimeter, and 2 into 7 plus 5. So this will be equal to what? Mode 1. So this will be 7 plus 5 will be equal to this one, multiplied by 2 will be equal to 38. So this answer will be 38 centimeters we can show, and this will be 38 answer. Next, C part, in a shop, the price of a monthly magazine is $M, and the price of weekly magazine is M minus 0.5. So one day shop receives this many dollars from selling monthly and this many dollars from weekly. Total number of magazines sold during this day is 100. So show that this one. So 168 are monthly magazines. So we'll try to form algebraic equations. So 168 are monthly magazines. So monthly magazines are this one, pricing to this one. So we can write here M minus 0.75 and plus the other one is $207 and $207 multiplied by M, because M, this is M dollars price for unit price, and this will be equal to 100 and the total number of these magazines sold during this day is 100. So this 100 will be multiplied by the values which the prices, unit prices. This is m minus 0.75 and the other value is m. So we'll solve this equation, this algebraic equation. Basically we'll be opening this. So 168m and minus 168 into 0.75, this will be equal to 126 plus this will be 207m, and if we open this other side, this will be 100 and 100m. So 100m multiplied by m will be 100m square. So 100m multiplied by this minus 100 into 0.75 will be 75. So 75m. So now we can shift everything to this side. So 100m squared, 100m squared minus 75m, this one minus 168m and plus 126 and plus minus 207m is equal to 0. So this will be our equation, and 100m square as it is, and this will be m. We can simplify these, all three are minus, so we can combine them. 207 and 168 and 75, so this will be 450. So minus 450m and plus 126 is equal to 0. So we can take 2 common. So 2 into this will be 50m squared minus 225m and plus this will be 63 is equal to 0. So 2 cannot be equal to 0. We can write 2 is not equal to 0. So this implies 50m squared minus 225m plus 63 is equal to 0, which was supposed to be proved, which we have done. Then find the price of a monthly magazine. Show all your working. So we'll be basically factorizing this equation to solve, and we will find the value of m, and this will be, we can write 50m squared minus 225m plus 63 is equal to 0. So now we can use the same calculator method as well, mode 5 3, and we can give the values 50 and next value is minus 25, and even you can use a quadratic formula also if you want. Then 63 will be this value. Answer will be 21 over 5, and second answer is 3 by 10. So these are the two values, and we'll have to change sign over 5, and this will be minus 3 over 10, and we'll be discarding this one, so we'll be using this. So this will be m minus 21, and this 5 we will attach with this one, and for the second one we will write m minus 3, and 10 denominator we will write over here, and this is equal to 0. And now we can write 5m minus 21 is equal to 0, or 10m minus 3 is equal to 0. So 5m is equal to 21, m is equal to 21 over 5, and similarly we can move this one as 10m is equal to 3, so m is equal to 3 by 10. So these values we can write it as 21 divided by 5 will be equal to 4.2. So m is equal to 4.2, and if we check this, 3 divided by 10 is equal to 0.3. So m is equal to 0.3. So our answer will be 4.2. M value will be 4.2. This will be our answer. But the question is why we are not taking this value 0.3. If you check the price of this one weekly magazine is M minus 0.75. If we take this 0.3 value, so minus 0.75, so our weekly magazine value price will be minus 0.45. So price cannot be minus, so we are ignoring this m is equal to 0.3 and we are just giving this answer as 4.2. Question number 6a part, this three joint triangles, adjacent triangles are given in the pentagon. Basically this is pentagon having 1 2 3 4 5 sides. So ABCDE angle is ACB, ACB is right angle and AED is also right angle, and triangle ACD is equilateral triangle ACD. So equilateral triangle means this is 60 degree and this is also 60 degree and this is also 60 degree. Then DE is equal to BC. So DE is equal to BC. This is 6. This is also 6. It's written. Calculate angle BAE. BA and E angle. So this one we know this is 60 degree. So rest we can calculate. We can use for this triangle. Basically, we will consider triangle first. We'll consider in triangle ABC, and if we shade this one, so we are considering this triangle first. After this one, what we can do, this is opposite, we want to find this angle, so opposite over adjacent, because this is 12, this side also will be 12, so we can write here 12, this is also 12. So opposite over adjacent, tan theta, right? So tan theta will be equal to 6 over 12. So theta will be equal to, we can write here to save place, theta will be, this implies theta is equal to tan inverse of 6 over 12. So tan inverse tan of 6 over 12 will be equal to 26.565 basically. So we can take it approximately equal to 26.5 or even 26.6 we can take. So this angle is 26.6, and now we can consider the other triangle AED. In this triangle, in this shaded triangle, we can find this angle, and this angle is opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite over hypotenuse will be sine theta. So sine theta is equal to opposite is 6 over hypotenuse is 12. So this implies theta is equal to sine inverse 6 over 12, which is equal to, so we can take here sine inverse basically. So sine inverse of 6 over 12, and this is equal to 30 degree. So theta will be equal to 30. So if we add these three angles, which is 30 plus 26.6 and plus 60 degree, this is 60 degree. So this will be adding up to 30 plus 26.6 plus 60 degrees. So this is equal to 116.6. So we can write answer over here 116.6. Next part is calculate AB. AB is this side So we have the other two sides, we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So AB squared will be equal to the other sides, which is BC squared plus AC squared. So this will be equal to, we can write AB will be equal to root of BC is 36, basically 6 square will be 36, so we can directly write this one, and 12 square will be 144, so we can write this, and we can calculate this one. Root of 36 plus 144 will be equal to 13.4, so 13.41, so answer will be 13.4. And next is AE. We have to calculate AE, and AE is this base of this triangle. So again Pythagoras theorem. So 12 squared will be equal to, or we can write in proper format because this is 3 marks question. So we write AD square is equal to AE squared plus ED squared, and this will be 12 squared is equal to AE, which we have to find, plus 6 squared. So we can find AE, which is equal to root of this one, 12 squared minus 6 squared. So 12 squared minus 6 squared will be equal to 10.39. This is equal to 10.39, or we can write 10.4 as the rounded answer. Calculate the area of pentagon. So these are 3 triangles. We can separately find the areas of this one. So we will apply area of triangle formula for both all 3 triangles. So this will be for this one. We can apply 1 by 2 into base into height, which is 6 into 12. So this will be for one triangle. So area will be equal to this one, and area of this one, this side is we have 10.4 we have calculated just now. Basically AE we have calculated 10.4, so we have this side into this one, so we'll take it as 1 by 2 into 10.4 multiply by 6, and then we will be taking the other third triangle, 1 by 2 into A into B into sine of angle, which is 60 degree, and we will solve this to get the area. So if we simplify this, this will be 6 into 12, which is this one, divided by 2 will be equal to 36. So this will be 36 plus, if we calculate this, 1 divided by 2 into this one will be 10.4 multiplied by 6 is equal to 31.2, and plus this will be 1 over 2 into 12 into 12, and sine of 60 degrees, and this will be equal to 62.35, or we can use this one, 36 under root 3, and if we add all these values, plus 31.2 plus 36 will be equal to 129.55. so our answer will be, rounded answer we can write 130 centimeters square. B part, this diagram is provided which is not to scale. The diagram shows a cuboid. AB is 8 centimeter, BC is 4 centimeter, and CR is 5 centimeter. This one is 5 centimeter. Write down the number of planes of symmetry of this cuboid. So plane of symmetry will be like one we can cut from here, and one from here, and one from the upper side, so there will be 3 lines of symmetry of a cuboid. This is the easier part, so no further explanation I think so required for this. Calculate the angle between the diagonal AR and the plane BCRQ. So AR, if we draw this one, what do you call, diagonal AR, so we will be using scale for that. If we join AR with the help of scale, this will be AR. Now with BC, R and Q, we need angle of this AR with this side, and if I join this side also with, like for example, BR over here, so basically we require angle between AR, between this diagonal and this plane, so we require this much angle. And you'll have to keep in mind that this is right angled triangle, this is a right angled triangle. And if I shade for you so that you can get a clearer concept of the triangle about which we are talking about, then it will be better for your understanding. So this is the triangle which we are considering. Hopefully you are following each and every point, and you can recommend this Maths TV channel to your friends and introduce this channel to your respected teachers as well. And I will be waiting for your comments. You can add comments in the comments section of the video. PDF file of this paper is also uploaded, and this is done. Now this is the triangle. In this triangle, in this shaded triangle, we have this side as 8 and this angle is required. So this side over this side means what? This is opposite to this angle will be this one. So opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent is what? That is tan theta. So we can take tan theta is equal to opposite, which is 8, over adjacent. Now for adjacent, which is BR, we have this right angle triangle which is having perpendicular this one or opposite this one as 5 and this is as 4. So by Pythagoras theorem we can find BR, which will be 4 square plus 5 square under root. So we can write here root of 5 square plus 4 square. So this will be 8 is length of AB and BR is under root 5 square plus 4 square. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of 8 over under root of 5 square plus 4 square, and we can calculate this. This will be inverse tan of 8 over root of 5 squared plus 4 squared will be equal to 51.32. So this is equal to 51.32, or we can write 51.3 degrees. Question number 7a. Water flows through a cylindrical pipe. Diagram is provided with radius 1.5 centimeters. Water flows through a cylindrical pipe at a speed of this one. The radius of the cylinder cross section is this. Pipe is always completely completely full of water, calculate the amount of water that flows through pipe in 1 hour. So we can take this cross-sectional area. This will be pi r squared. So pi r squared and 8 centimeters per second. So 8 centimeter will in like 1 second, 8 into pi r square will be the amount of water. Length of this pipe is, say for example, 8 centimeter. So 8 centimeter multiplied by this cross section area will be the amount of water which is passing through it in 1 second. So in 1 minute it will be multiplied by 60, and in 1 hour it will be multiplied by 60 once more. So we have multiplied by 60 into 62 times. Why? Because we are converting seconds into hours. Now this is in terms of centimeters. So this one we can calculate, and this will be 8 into pi, and r square will be 1.5 square. So what we can do, we can replace 1.5 squared, and this will be 3600. So we can write 1.5 squared and multiply by 3600. So this will be equal to, we'll have to put multiplication sign. So this will be we can write this as 203,575.204. This will be centimeter cube, because this will be the volume, so centimeter cubes. And then we have to convert into liters, because answer we require is in liters. So 203,575.204 divided by 1000. So this number already there, divided by 1000, this will be equal to 203.57. So 203.575. So we can write rounded number as 204 liters. Now B part, this is 3 diagrams are given which are not to scale. The diagram shows 3 solids. The base, the radius of the cone is 6 centimeter. This is 6 centimeter, and slanting height is 12. This is slanting height. Then radius of the sphere is x, and hemisphere, basically this one is y. So hemisphere is y. This is sphere, this is hemisphere, this is y, this is x. Then the total surface area of each solid is same. Show that, this is important hint for us. Then show that the total surface area of the cone is this much. The curved surface area A of the cone with radius r and slanting height L is A is equal to pi r. L is provided. So A is equal to pi into radius, which is 6, and L, which is 12 slanting height. So we can calculate this. This will be curved surface area basically. So we'll multiply pi by 6 and 12. So this will be equal to 72 pi. So I will write in terms of pi. So 72 pi. And now total surface area will be, we can write here, total surface area will be equal to 72 pi plus the base. Base will be having pi r square. So pi into r square means 6 square. So this will be this one plus pi multiply by 6, and this will be squared. So this will be equal to 108 pi. So I will write 108 pi. and this one, find the value of x and value of y. The surface area A of the sphere is given by this one, so we can apply A is equal to 4 pi r squared, and we know total surface area is 108, so 108 pi is equal to 4 pi r squared, and r is basically x in this case, so we can shift this to the side. 108 pi over 4 pi is equal to x squared, because r is x in case of sphere. So this will be, pi will be cancelled. 108 divided by 4 will be equal to 27. So x square will be equal to 27, and x value will be under root of answer will be equal to 5.196. So x is equal to 5.196. So 5.196 over here, and next, or even we can write 5.2, we can write here rounded answer as 5.2. Then next comes about the area of hemisphere. Hemisphere will be what? We can write here as sphere, and we can write here as hemisphere. So in case of hemisphere, surface area will be pi r squared, which is this circular top portion, this one, pi r square, and half of the surface area of sphere, which is 4 pi r square, will be for sphere, which is this one given, divided by 2, because this is hemisphere, so we'll divide this by 2. Now what we can do, we can simplify, and this will be equal to 108 pi, which is also given. So given mean like they have given us information that all these three shapes are having same total surface area. So total surface area of this one of cone we have calculated, so this will be equal to this. Now we can simplify, pi is everywhere, so we can cancel pi. So r will be y in this case, so y square plus this one also 4 by 2 you can cancel, so 2y squared and is equal to 108. So 3y square is equal to 108, y square is equal to 108 by 3, which is equal to 108 divided by 3 will be equal to 36. It means y is equal to 6. So basically plus minus 6, but we are taking only plus value because it's area, so area cannot be radius cannot be negative, so this is why we have taken only positive value. So answer will be 6, y value will be 6. Now question number 8, matrices are given and they are asking which are possible, like calculation of n plus p is possible or not. Order should be same in case of addition, which is not same in this case, so this is not possible. N and p is possible because number of columns of first one should be equal to the number of rows of second one, which is equal, so this is. And similarly m and m is also possible because same order. N square is not possible. Why? Because number of columns of first one should equal to the number of rows of the second one for multiplication, which will not be satisfying in this case. M and n is also not possible because this will be having number of columns 2 and number of rows only 1, so it's not possible. Nm is possible because number of columns of this one will be 2 and rows will be 2. So this is done. Work out 1 by 2 plus p. So 1 by 2 plus p we will add in this one 1 and 2, 1 and 2 plus p will be 4 and 1, so just addition, 4 plus 1 will be 5 and 2 plus 1 will be 3, so answer will be 5 and 3. Work out pn will be multiplication of p with n, so we can write here p 4 1 first and then n. Sequence is important, so we cannot shift them. So this first row, first column will be 4 ones are 4, so 4. First row second column will be 8, then second row first column will be 1, and second row first column will be 2. So our answer at proper location will be 4 8 1 2. Now work out m inverse. M is given, so m is over here, 2 1 4 and 3. This is equal to m. So m inverse is basically equal to adjoint of m over m mod. So adjoint will be changing these two locations, so this will be 3 and this will be 2, and changing sign of these two. This one will be adjoint of a over a mod, m mod will be 2 into 3 will be 6, minus 4 into 1 will be 4, so 6 minus 4. So this will be equal to 1 by 2, and this one 3 minus 1 and minus 4 and 2, which will be our answer. We can write here 1 over 2 and 3 minus 1 minus 4 and 2. Then describe fully the single transformation represented by the matrix, this one. And this is basically rotation anti-clockwise, because this is negative, and anti-clockwise 90 degree about origin, because this is 0 0. So rotation anti-clockwise 90 degree about origin. Next comes question number 9. Find the equation of the straight line that is perpendicular to the line, this one. So perpendicular to line will be having gradient of the line perpendicular to this one will be equal to reciprocal and change sign, so minus 2, and point is this one, so we can use this point 1 and 3. So y minus y1, which is 3 in this case, and is equal to m, which is minus 2, into x minus x1. So x1 is 1, so open this one. X minus 3 will be equal to minus 2x plus 2, and y is equal to minus 2x plus 2 plus 3. So final equation will be y is equal to minus 2x plus 5, and we can write here y is equal to minus 2x plus 5 as our answer. Now B part, this diagram is given, grid is given. Find the 3 inequalities that define the region R. So all 3 are solid lines. So one line we can say this one, like x is we have to find the 3 inequalities that define the region R. So if we check, this is x is greater than equal to 2 is required portion, this is x is greater than equal to 2. So first inequality we can write x is greater than equal to 2. This is solid line, so equal to is also included. Then this one is also straight line, so we can go through this. This is y is less than equal to 5. This is 5, so y is less than equal to 5. And the third one is basically this equation and this line, which is passing through origin. So c value will be 0. We can write the equation for this line. And the gradient, if we check gradient up to this one, if we are checking, this is 5 units rise and 10 units run. So 5 by 10 will be 1 by 2, so y is greater than equal to 1 by 2x. That's all. This will be the equation. And then second part, find the point x, y with integer value. Integer value, it should be round, like a round number. It should not be decimal value. Inside the region R such that 3x plus 5y is equal to 35. Sorry. So 3x plus 5. So if we check from here, so these are rounded values which are on this number. So 3x, if we take this one, this point, if we take this point, so 3 into 5, this point will be, if we check, this point is having 5 and 4 coordinates. So 5x value is 5 and y value is 4. So if we replace in this one, we'll get 5 3s are 15 plus 20. So this will be equal to 35, which is required. So our point will be 5 and 4. So we can mention here 5 and 4. Other points, if you try other points, they will not be satisfying this condition. Now question number 10, functions. F of x is given, g of x is also given. Find g of 2. So first we have to basically apply g of x function twice we have to apply. So we will be first finding g of 2. G of 2 will be equal to 2 squared plus 1, which is 4 plus 1, which is equal to 5. Now again we will be applying on g of 2 will be equal to basically g of 5, which is equal to this one. So this will be 5 squared plus 1, which is 25 plus 1, which is equal to 26. Our answer will be 26. Find g of x plus 2. So in this one, g of x will be replacing x by x plus 2. So g of x plus 2 will be equal to x plus 2 squared plus 1. So x plus 2 squared, we can open x square plus 4 plus 4x. This is what a square plus b square plus 2ab and plus 1. So this will be equal to x square plus 4x plus 5, and this will be our answer, x square plus 4x plus 5. Next, find x when f of x is equal to 7, and f of x, we know f of x is equal to 2x minus 3, which is given equal to 7. So 2x will be equal to 7 plus 3, which is equal to 10. So x will be equal to 10 by 2, which is equal to 5. So answer will be 5. Find f inverse of x. So we will be taking f of x, which is y, is equal to 2x minus 3, and then we will be finding the inverse. And to find inverse, we will be making x as subject. So we will shift 3. So y plus 3 is equal to 2x. So x will be equal to y plus 3 over 2. Now swap x and y. So y is equal to x plus 3 by 2, which will be our answer, x plus 3 by 2. Now this is B part. B part is saying h of x is equal to x raised to the power x. H of x is equal to x raised to the power x, where x is greater than 0. Calculate h of 0.3. So answer we have to give at 2 decimal places. So we can write h of 0.3 will be equal to 0.3 whole raised to the power 0.3. So we can use calculator to find this one. 0.3 raised to the power 0.3 will be equal to 0.6968, and up to 2 decimal places we will have to remove from here. So it will be, this will change to 10, so it will be 7. So 0.70 will be our answer. Find x when h of x is equal to 256. So x raised to the x is h of x is equal to 256, and for this one we can see if we take 4 raised to the power 4, 4 raised to a 4 is equal to 256. So we can write 4 raised to the power 4 is equal to 256, and x value will be 4. So we can write here, sorry, x is equal to, x is already written, so x is equal to 4 will be our answer. We are done with this 43 May June 18 paper, and we will be uploading more videos also. So if you have not yet subscribed, then subscribe Maths TV, and also don't forget to like this video and pass this link to your friends and respected teachers as well. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to comment on video also. Take care. Bye.